Well, thank you guys very much for being here today. Appreciate it. Tell me about the grab bags.
Okay, so it's the Healthy Habits Busy Bags is what we're doing. So it's through Three Rivers District Health Department, but we're doing it in Gallatin. So what it is it's a subscription for during the summer for kids. We'll be sending them out June, July, and August. It's just pretty much like a tote bag full of healthy habits for them and activities they can do like while they're at home in the summer. It'll include like games that they can do or activities, anything to promote wellness and even being outside playing or something they can do inside or healthy eating, anything like that.
And so this is for like the parent to
yeah, so the parent can sign them up. I do have a flyer, and if you put it on with this, it has a QR code and a link, and all they do is fill out their information, phone number, address, and then how they want it to be dropped off. And then every month I'll go and drop it off wherever they need it, on the porch or wherever. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you guys are out and about, driving around, dropping things off and stuff like that. So it's like our outreach. What I guess what was the draw to do this? Like when you all got started, what was the thinking?
Well, Ashley actually, she did it last year, so.
Yeah, so I started it last year. Right when I first started this position, I was kind of just trying to come up with some fun little projects that I could be working on. And right as, school was letting out, one of the things that we promote within the health department is physical activity in our community. And, we know that the overweight and obesity rates are high. And so I was trying to think, what is something that we could do that will promote physical activity during the summertime? Of course, that is like the most ideal time for people to be out and about. But I thought about, there are still parents that work. Just because the kids are off for summer, the parents still aren't. So I was trying to think of a way to bring physical activity to them. And so through these bags last year and some very generous donors with some of our partners, we were able to provide jump ropes, frisbees, the little skip ball things. I don't know if you remember having those as a kid. They always hurt your ankles. I hated them, but they're fun. If you're good at them, they're fun. And I tried to do like an indoor activity kit that was still like physical activity related. So we did like indoor bowling. We got an organization to donate like plastic cups that they could stack, and then I gave them a little stress ball to roll towards the bowling pins.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the whole idea behind the bags, is to basically bring physical activity to the kiddos, because their parents may still be working and they may not be able to get out and take them to the park or take them to an event that's happening. So these are activities that the kids can do. Even if they're by themselves at home, even if it's just one child in the house, and not, but they could certainly do it with more than one kiddo as well. So yeah, that was kind of the idea behind them. And then we thought it was successful. So
it sounds like a lot of different ideas you have included in this.
Yeah. Well, like really right now, I've emailed like the partners and really if anyone wanted to donate anything towards them. So they've actually had a lot of good ideas with it. So it's not just us. So it's like something they might want to, they think of and have a good idea with. So that's really helped a lot too, because that's brung new things, to put in there and activities they can do and stuff like that. So, but we are still asking for donations for that through the businesses or any partners or anything. So
wonderful.
If anyone.
Yeah, we get that word out. Yeah.
To
and so when you're asking for donations, are you looking for physical things or money to make it happen, or what works best?
Mostly if they want like more like swag items, if they have. So like anything that they want to put their logo on, they can do that. Anything that they think of, like we thought about doing like some coloring sheets this year.
Right.
So if they, had anything to do with that, they could just create their own or however they want to do it. Anything that promotes health. So yes, physical activity, I think we do focus on a lot, but also anything to do with healthy eating or, recipes that we can throw in there, anything like for the kids to give them ideas or the parents too. So
outstanding. I was thinking of you all today when I was out walking our story walk and seeing that down the river and the and, changing it all up. And it's also I think I saw another fitness ideas and stuff like that to do around kind of that circuit training and stuff like that. So which brings me to your program on June 21st, which is just outside the county, but something that everyone can participate in. So tell me a little bit about what you all have planned for June 21st.
So June 21st is the longest day of summer, which is also the longest day of sunlight. So we are hoping to, we're going to host a big event. It is going to be a district-wide event. It's just going to be in Owen County just for this year. We're just going to see how it goes, give it a little test run before we bring it to the other 4 counties that we serve. But it is ideally going to just be a big, long day of fun. It'll be outdoors at the fairgrounds in Owen County. It'll start around 4:30, and we're going to have different organizations set up, running games, having prizes, just fun activities, all outdoors, of course. And we're just encouraging kiddos from all around to come out and participate in that. It's just as a way to get outside and get in the sunshine, be in nature. I think at this point, everybody knows that nature does have a positive impact on your mental health and your physical health, especially children who are still developing. So that's kind of the goal behind that, is to just get the kiddos outside. We're hoping that the weather will cooperate and that it's able to happen. But we are super excited. We're actually going to finish the night off with a fastest kid in town race. So, kids can sign up for a race, and they'll be placed in age groups, of course, and then they'll run a certain distance. We haven't determined that yet, and then they'll be named the fastest kid in town, and they'll get a fun T-shirt.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so there's no cost to this?
No, it's the event is totally free. Now the race, we are still working out numbers. We may have a sponsor for the race, totally, so that may be free, but we're still working out details. There may be a small cost associated with that, but we'll have more to come on that hopefully soon.
Yeah, and we're still looking for people to really set up if they wanted to do an activity, or I know Kona Ice is coming, so we'll have that too. Just if they can think. I mean, the fairgrounds is a pretty big area, so it can even be on the basketball court or anything like that. So it doesn't have to be in an enclosed area by any means. So
you're not limited is a nice thing about being out at
right.
Yeah, it's very open.
Yeah.
So just as many activities as we can do with kids is the best.
The third thing I didn't even mention to you guys, though, so I'm throwing this on you on the fly, see how you adjust on this. Are you all bringing back I get the names wrong, but the employee fitness that we did from August to...
Okay, the Gallatin County's Healthiest Workplace.
Yes.
Are you asking because you got second?
Maybe we're plotting. Maybe I've been looking at names, looking at how we can come in first next year, or this year. Maybe we're putting a little thought into it. Maybe we're getting a little competitive over here at the library. We got some time.
Essentially, that will be up to Olivia.
It'll be me. So I really, honestly, that's so funny you brought that up today, because I was going through our files today and I saw that and I was like, maybe I need to do something with that, because I think that's a really good idea. So yeah, I probably will.
It was very cool. It's spur on, because I think it ran from the end of August to mid-October.
It was 3 months or something like that.
It was kind of intense.
Gave a lot of people time to get things done and go to different activities.
And see, I did such a bad job myself of documenting of what I did, because it was in August I was swimming all the time, and I was like, I never got a picture, I never did any, I didn't add anything to that, and there was a few that I just kind of let go by, and then I kind of got a little more focused as far as documenting stuff near the end, and Bonnie was crushing it. She was all over it.
Awesome,
she was leading the charge. So really, it was Bonnie that came in, and I just kind of...
everyone loves a little competition and stuff.
Well, it was
really
great.
Motivates people.
Yeah.
Well, it was just helpful, just kind of because it I would say forced. That's
it holds you accountable though. Mm-hmm. It really does.
You guys have anything else? Which not obviously not that those 2 things are not more than enough, or 3 things, but anything else that we could have forgot today? I
mean, other than just explaining what I guess Three Rivers District Health Department is, and what we do at the health department. So I'm the community health strategist here in Gallatin. So really my goal is to better the community, to get stuff out there, to promote health and wellness. What we really work on and focus on is reducing drugs and alcohol in the community, tobacco use in the community, reducing that. And then obesity, overweight, heart disease, and all of that. So promoting health in any way you can. So providing tools for people to use, where they can go if they need anything. There's so much stuff out there that people don't realize that they can put it to use and help them. So it's really getting those things out there, so people will have the knowledge of that. So,
what is a quick way for someone to learn about what you all are? Because you all do a lot, and I'm talking the health department. You all are into a lot of different things. What is a fast way for people to get information?
I mean, really, like I post a lot on Facebook. I know not everyone has social media, but it's the Gallatin County Collaboration for Better Health and Safety. That's our Facebook page. So I try and share a lot about tobacco, like how you can quit using tobacco, the quit lines. I try to share healthy eating habits, physical activity habits, all of that. So like I try to put a lot on Facebook. That's where you can really see. And I even share a lot in the community. So if you're not really involved in the community and you know, because I know Carmen has the Zumba here and stuff like that, and a lot of people don't know. So like I try and share those and stuff like that. So social media, I think they can find that a lot. Other than that, I mean, at the health department itself, we have like where you can get your shots and everything. So that's on the other end of the thing. So, but other than that, like it's really in looking for people in the community and even out of the community that work in Gallatin County that wants to help people here. So, you know, being involved with the food pantries and bringing information if they, you know, work somewhere in northern Kentucky and think it would be a benefit to people here. Being partners with us, wanting to help and do those activities mean a lot. So we're very grateful for our partners.
And then, and you have the smoking cessation class starting right now, or?
Yeah, so I'm actually at Dorman Products right now teaching a freedom from smoking class to 10 of their employees. They voluntarily signed up for the course. So we are on session 4, actually is tomorrow, and that's quit day. So it's 8 sessions across 7 weeks. So halfway through we quit is our quit day. So we schedule that and we build up to it, prepare ourselves for it, and then that day we quit, and the remaining 4 sessions are maintenance and follow up and, you know, how to continue coping with your stress, anxieties, triggers, things like that.
That is getting into a lot of habits right there. That is.
It is.
That's intense.
It is intense. Definitely. It's intense. Like I said, this is only my second class that I've taught. The first one was very small, which was okay with me because it was my first one teaching. So I'm like just really hoping it's a success this time because, you know, I don't want it to just be a waste of everyone's time.
Right.
But I mean, it is a proven, you know, research-based clinic, so through the American Lung Association. So we have that going for us. Hopefully
that's a lot.
Hopefully it ends well.
Well, I mean, a big thing right now is definitely the vaping in schools, and it's just a hard approach because, like, how do you keep kids from getting you know, you can't watch them 24/7, so it's like, and then once they are addicted, how do you get them to not be addicted, and how do you get them to not want to do it? And, you know, it's a very hard concept, and like it's what's really needed right now, honestly, because it's kind of turned into a lot of different things with the vaping, and it's very harmful to our youth. I mean, to anyone, but youth starting very young, and then, you know, so it's just a hard approach at those.
Yeah, you guys take on some big things. These are some big challenges you take on. I mean,
well, our goal is for, you know, our partners to do them, and we just help. But sometimes
we're here to encourage everybody. You know?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.